Oh, sorry, I didn't see you guys there. South Africa, that's what we're talking about today. This is the birthplace of humankind, the cradle of humankind. It all began here. Like, everything started here. So the question on everyone's mind is, how good is South African food? How good are our takeaway? How good are our restaurants? And how good is South African KFC? That's the king of food. KFC. Now, we've been to other countries, and you know, like, their KFC is different to ours, but I'm sure the world wants to know, how good is African KFC? And that's what I'm going to be showing you guys today. We're going to be going on a food journey like nothing else we've ever seen before. So stay tuned. It's time for Douglas Food Reviews. Okay, so it's the time of truth, guys. It's the time to find out how South African KFC is. And as you guys can see, it's been 10 years with South Africa. 10 years. So has it been 10 years of terror or 10 years of joy?
We're gonna find out now.
Okay, guys, so the first thing that we're gonna eat is the Streetwise. This is the iconic meal for KFC. This is what it's all about, the Streetwise. And we got a Streetwise 2 piece of chicken for each of us and some chips. So let's just show you guys how the Streetwise 2 looks.
So we got a drumstick and we got a central breast piece.
Yeah, so we got a drumstick. So she loves the drumstick. So you can take the drumstick. I'll have the breast piece. So,
so this is what the drumstick looks like.
This is what a South African KFC piece of chicken looks like.
Okay, so for the taste test.
Alright.
Quite oily.
Got a nice crunch on the skin. Not my piece.
Yeah, my piece is there's crunch like in the top here, but towards the like handle of the drumstick.
Oh, it's like coming apart.
Yeah, it's like
okay, they're getting minus points for that.
Oh, we're rating them.
It's a food review. The skin, like, there's not that much flavor to it, to be honest. But the chicken is juicy on the inside, as you guys can see. Juicy chicken.
The chicken is quite juicy, but it's very oily.
Oily.
Like, there's not much flavor in the skin. It's mostly like you're just like eating oil.
Yeah.
Like, they never add. What happened to the 11 spices and herbs?
It's oil spices. She don't know what's up. She don't know what's up. It's not bad though. Considering how KFC usually is, it's not that bad today.
I don't know. I like the zinger thing, so this is kind of like.
But it is bland, I won't lie. Like, it has a crunch to it, but it's slightly bland. Okay. Now, we also want to try some chips, and we got the legendary mash and gravy here.
With a spoon.
So, like, mash and gravy is obviously it's a must-have if you're going to KFC. If you're not going to have mash and gravy at KFC, you might as well just prepare this at home. You heard me? Okay, so now we take a chip.
The chips are kind of like.
They're kind of like weak. There's no crunch to them.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't add spice.
It's a bit sad.
Okay, let's try this chip on its own, then we'll add spice.
Mash and gravy is not too bad.
It's
just the chip doesn't have spice in it. Put some spice in the chip.
So we got some spice in one little packet.
Yeah, I'm liking this mash and gravy. Like, the potato is just the right texture.
Like, if you're South African and you're sick when you're small and you don't want mash and gravy, are you even South African?
I never have spice on the chip. Don't tell me with salt.
It's
gotta be spicy salt. Not bad. Not bad at all.
The gravy could just have a little bit more flavor.
Yeah.
But the potato is nice and creamy. Has a nice texture to it.
The gravy could use more flavor, but I'm just loving this texture of the potato, you know, as it hits the tongue. It's just a perfect blend of texture. But with the spice, on the chips, like, you know, it gives it that extra
It gives the
dimension.
gravy, yeah, that extra flavor.
It gives it the dimension of flavor. But they could use more spice in their gravy, like, to be honest. This is just like, it just feels like a liquid, you know, like a thick liquid they put on, like, with no flavor at all.
Like a brown liquid to accompany the potato. Because the potato is the main star.
Yeah, that's the star of the show. That's like the star. Now the gravy is supposed to be like the lead, you know, the second act, the supporting act. But it just feels like an extra, you know, like it's not giving
It's
it
not
that extra
supporting the potato. It's just a liability. It's not liability. But
So like, you know, like you got a great lead actor, but then like, you know, the supporting star is just not good.
It's
you know,
just
it's just
lacking.
killing the whole vibe. So that's the problem with the mash and gravy.
okay. So the next thing we shall be trying is Zinger wings. Now this is all-time favorite. Zinger wings. Zinger wings is where it's
If you're
at.
South African and you don't like Zinger wings, then you feel like crazy.
So I personally like the flat pieces.
Yeah, see, I like the drumsticks, but this is like a sad drumstick. This thing is like small as hell. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like freaking like it's super small. Like look at it compared to my finger. Like I don't know. Generally they make bigger drum. Maybe like I'm just tripping here, but like I don't know. Let me try it out.
Okay.
Wow, crunch.
This has flavor.
Mm.
It has heat to it. It has crunch all around. Flavor.
So good.
This isn't Food Wars.
It's got a nice heat, and it's so crispy. Like where the other skin was flat, was that there is a crisp to it, but it tends to be like very like leathery, you know, like a fossil. This is just like you bite into it. It's
And here there's
crunchy.
crisp all around it. The other one is just crisp like
And it got a little bit of a zinger to it. It got a little bit of a zinger.
Or maybe it's because we're Indian, we just want heat in everything.
Yeah, but that's the best way. So I cleaned the bone. Like with my other chicken, there's like still a piece left. There's still a piece left. Because it was eye, you know. But this, I want to clean the bone of it. Because this is a legit piece of chicken. So how you feeling about it? You feel this is the star of the show so far? That's
I
the
love
star of the
Zinger.
show so
We
far.
always get a bucket of Zinger wings. That's our order.
Yeah, hey, us, we don't even order normal pieces anymore at KFC. We like Zinger wings or the highway, you know?
Yeah, when last did we actually have pieces of chicken?
Alright, so next we're gonna try Sprinkle Pops. Now, Sprinkle Pops has been around for like a long time. But I just haven't eaten it in years and years and years. Cause like, I've never found like, you know, the joy in it. So now I'm gonna try it after years. Maybe they've changed their way. Maybe they'll change my mind. Maybe I'll become a Sprinkle Pops believer. Maybe I'll start the church of Sprinkle Pops now. But we'll have to see. Okay, so it comes like in a little cute like box, a little KFC.
Because we
box.
ordered the small.
Yeah, but it still comes in like a cute box.
Yeah, but tell them we ordered the small.
Okay, we ordered a small, alright.
That's why I think that whenever they buy Sprinkle Pops, it'll be so small.
Alright, but it's pretty small still, even for the small. Like this is not even like anything. Like if I'm hungry, like
Yeah.
this is not even an appetizer. This is like half an
Who
appetizer.
orders Sprinkle Pops only when they're hungry?
Now, as you can see, these things are like so small. Like
They basically like nuggets, but like in a ball. Like balls of nuggets.
these are so bland.
Hmm.
These are bland as hell.
These are so bland and they even look like quite white.
Yeah, like there's no like flavor. Like you know, like give me some brown. The brown is where the flavor is at. White is like a bit bland. I know what I'm saying. Yeah, y'all know what I'm saying.
It is very bland. I don't remember Sprinkle Pops being this bland before. Before they used to have some like spice to it.
And it's like it's bland and it's not crispy. You know, sometimes when something's bland, you can make up for it with the crispiness. You know, that nice crunch. You know, will give it that extra. But let's add some Sprinkle Pops into mashed and gravy and see how it is. A little bit better.
But like
It's like it's a waste. Like they never change my
unless
mind.
we add some spice to it.
Oh yeah, add some spice. Yo, my sister is thinking today. I never even thought of that. Like that's like next level shit. spice to sprinkle pops. Where do we come up with this from?
Okay, take one. The bottom ones have more spice. No, it's still...
It's like, it doesn't like blend well. You know, these are the spices for chips.
Mm.
Doesn't blend well. So
Sprinkle pops overall were better.
This is a blah, you know, it's a disappointment. Okay guys, it's time for the verdict. How good was South African KFC?
So now whenever we see pictures of KFC in other countries, it always looks so crispy and nice. But our KFC is not crispy. Like they have certain spots that are crispy, but then overall it will be like flat.
Yeah, like they don't have that crispiness. It's like very like leathery sort of, you know, like weak. You just break it apart. There's no crunch to it. And like, I don't know how KFC has gone around other countries, but back in the day, back in my day, when I was a young warthog, my mother would take me home from school, and then there'd be a KFC there, and I'd love KFC, and I'd eat it, the chicken pieces, and they'd be so crunchy and so flavorful. And now there's like no flavor at all in the KFC. Like the only thing that has flavor is the Zinger wings. And even that's hit and miss at times. So I remember we went to Bali a couple of years ago, and we went to Thailand and Indonesia as well. And like all these countries, they had crispy KFC.
Yeah, their KFC was so crispy. When you bit into any piece of the chicken, you'd get that crunch.
And like they had flavor to it. Like it wasn't a spicy flavor, but it had a flavor to it. This is just like bland. It just feels like, I don't know.
It just feels like oil. It feels like you're biting into like oil.
Practically, and like it tastes like they just took flour, right? They battered the chicken and they just fried it like that. Like there's no flavor at all on the thing.
There's no 11 herbs and spices. Where's my rosemary at? Thyme.
And it would be like, okay, if this wasn't KFC, you know, like the giant of fried chicken. You know, this is supposed to be fried chicken, like the reference point for every other fried chicken. This tastes like it came from just some random dude, you know, at home. He decided,
like Mzansi fried chicken.
Yeah, like he just decided one day, no, I'm gonna open my own fried chicken store and like make it like that. Then I could understand. But KFC South Africa, you need to up your game. Those chips were sad, they were flat. The chicken skin didn't have much crunch to it. The chicken was juicy, I'll give it that. There's no flavor. Sprinkle pops.
The gravy had no flavor.
No
the mash
flavor.
was nice and creamy, but the gravy was flavorless. And the pops were so disappointing. I remember back in the day when they first released Sprinkle Pops. There was such a hype for it. They had like these top adverts about Sprinkle Pops, and I remember thinking like, I wish we could just get some Sprinkle Pops, because back in the day, like we never really got Sprinkle Pops with our meals. And I used to always be like, Sprinkle Pops. I wish we had Sprinkle Pops. Now these are just sad pieces of chicken, like round chicken nuggets.
And the Zinger wings, okay, I love Zinger wings, I'm not gonna lie. They do Zinger wings well. But it's a bit hit and miss sometimes. But I'll give them the points for Zinger wings. Because when I go to KFC nowadays, I only eat Zinger wings. Like I don't eat anything else.
We literally just get a portion of chips and a bucket of Zinger wings.
So guys, I hope that's informative to you. I hope when you guys come and travel to South Africa, you avoid KFC.
But you get the Zinger wings.
But you get the Zinger, yeah. Try not the Zinger wings, but avoid the other.
Oh no, what's our final score we're giving it?
I'm gonna give it like
a 5.
No, I'm gonna give it a 4. I think a 4.
Okay, like a 4.
Because there was no flavor.
Because the only thing was the Zinger. The only thing that's giving it that 4 is the Zinger wings and the potato in the mash. The mash and the mash.
And the juiciness of the chicken, I say. Like the chicken wasn't dry.
Yeah,
like when I put it into that breast, it was like, it was juicy.
And we'll give it that it was cooked properly.
So like, I'm gonna give it 4 out of 10. Like maybe later on, maybe like maybe after a couple of months, like I'll do a second review, you know, see if they've upped their game.
We'll give them a bit of a break because lockdown just got like not ended, but they lifted the restrictions. So fast food industries are only just starting to.
But we know this is how KFC is.
That's true, yeah.
Anyway, guys, I hope you found this informative. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, like, and see us in our next food review.